Hello fellow lovers of cute games. Today we'll be talking about Research Story, a new farming and life simulator game coming out in early access that allows you to build and grow your own farming land, as well as my favourite part, taking in the local wildlife and raising them as your own. I just want to say a massive thank you to Miki for a copy of the game. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope this review does the game justice. Anyway, let's jump straight into the review, as we'll be talking about the story, gameplay, graphics, and what I thought about the game. These will be segmented so you can jump along and check them out. Leave a comment about what you think about Research Story, or even if you'll be picking it up. Hope you enjoy. The game starts with us, a new researcher in the land of Shimmerbrook, moving into our new home as we've taken on the role at the local archives, as we look towards helping create documents on the new wildlife and plant life that has recently been seen around the area. We are tasked by the beautiful valley with researching the newly discovered animals and plants to figure out what they are and how they came to be in the land of Shimmerbrook. You'll need to learn how to take in the local wildlife and learn how to grow the newly discovered plants to fully understand the parts they play in the bigger part of the story. The research story, you could say. You'll get given quests by the NPCs of the land that help push forward the story at a pace that doesn't feel rushed, and you can take as long as you need to complete these. Some of these are designed to take a while to complete, so please just take your time and really experience the world instead of rushing through things like these quests. Now let's talk about gameplay, and I can imagine a lot of you are thinking right now about Stardew Valley the moment you see a title like this. Now let me tell you this, I prefer this to Stardew Valley at this moment, and I'll tell you why now. The game really focuses on research and analysing the local wildlife and nature of Shimmerbrook. It really wants you to go around and inspect all of the cute and strange things that have been added into the game, and you do this by first of all finding something that you've never seen before and either harvesting or giving them some lovely pets if they're the animals. Once you've had that first interaction and they've provided you with the first stage of the research, you add that information to your journal. It is here then that you'll be given different tasks to fully complete the research and get this page added to the main journals kept in the archives. Now, I love this. It's pretty rare in games where the animals take centre stage, and I mean, look how cute these little things are. They just melt my heart just looking at them. And the fact that you get to take them on little walks with you or pet them every morning, it really makes me happy. And I know for a fact it'll make you happy too. Now, my biggest concern was going to be the farming part of the game, as in a way it always stresses me out personally. I always feel that by the time I'm done with all the chores, all the energy and all the time of the day has already gone. But no, Research Story actually smashed that concern into pieces by two amazing features that are already in the early access build. Now, the first one being the time length setting. This allows you to increase the length of the day up to 200%, which means when a day would normally be finishing, it's only going to be lunchtime. So the way I see it, you do that if you want to really have a full and luscious day. If you want to go explore and you want to really take in everything without feeling rushed, you need to use this setting. The second and best feature to do with this is that if you sleep in the morning/afternoon time, after you've used all your energy, let's say on chopping down trees and sorting out your farm, you can choose to wake up at night time. And the best part is that you get all your energy back. And seeing as some of the animals only come out at night, it's a great little tool where you can plan on demolishing your gardens and completely redoing things, but you don't have to worry about not having enough energy to fix things later on when you need to. And the farming isn't just us going to the local shop to buy some seeds and planting them. No, the only way you actually get seeds is once you've researched that certain plant. Now, this is a vital step to completing the research page for the journal as well, so you'll need to figure out the plant that you want to research, put it in your journal, and you'll finally unlock the seeds, which means that your farm can only grow when you start to research more and more. And as for the actual rest of the game, you get to cut down trees, smash up rocks, and make a stunning home area to live around. I started just messing with some fences, and before I knew it, I think I created quite a cute and cozy little farming area. But I know for a fact that everyone else's farm will probably look a lot nicer than mine, so please don't make me jealous. The town itself is full of life and charm. You have multiple shops that you can visit and purchase from, all with different items and people to interact with. And more people and areas will be unlocked as we continue, as some of them don't show up until a few days in. You can talk and give gifts to the lovely people around that will really make them friendlier towards you, and even unlock friendship events. I'd set my eyes on the dashing Rhea, and we had some lovely time by the waterfall after I discovered some of her favourite gifts. Which also, last point at this little stage, I love the fact that no guides exist at the moment. Now I know that future on down the line they will, but I love the fact that I had to figure things out for myself. If I wanted to solve a puzzle or a riddle, I had to do it. Or if I wanted to give the best gift to someone, I had to go through all the options to see whether they liked it or not. Normally what happens is I succumb to googling everything, but no. I got a massive buzz when I checked and seen that I'd give someone something that they absolutely love. It really meant that I was doing the game all by myself. Graphics. I mean, what else do I have to say compared to what you've already seen on the screen? Research Story uses a pixelated art style that, even though they're really small pixels on a big screen, I still get a happy feeling when looking at the little chickens and cats roam around in the fields. The character design of all the villagers is stunning as well. They're all hand-drawn by very talented artists, and you can tell love has been added to each design. Plus, how often do you get taken to a world full of wonder, and I dare say magic, as not everyone is just a human in this village. We have dwarfs, elves, and even druids that all live around Shimmerbrook. I will never get bored of looking at all these beautiful designs, and they really make the game have a soul, as you really want to get to know and take in everyone's story as you're going along. Now, what do I think of Research Story, and my review for the early access version, and the first one at that? I completely love it. I've already put so many hours into the game, and I really don't see myself slowing down anytime soon. I've never completed a game like this before, and I really want this to be the one, as it just makes me happy when I'm playing. It gives me joy when I've completed a research page, and knowing I'm helping out the archives. Now listen here, Shimmerbrook is in need of a researcher who is going to take note of all the strange things that's happening around them. And I say you, yes you watching, should be the one to take the job. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye!